I still remember our very first conversation and how you were thinking miles ahead and thinking how you could do things differently, and you were wanting to drive change and so on. How did you become that change maker? Where does that desire to drive change come from? And tell me a little bit about your story and background and how you ended up where you are today.
I have been a fan of learning my whole career. My whole career has been rooted in learning, and it's a career that I fell into. I didn't even know you could do this as a job, of course, coming out of the likes of university. And as time went on, I had the opportunity to work for some very innovative software companies over my career, different industries, completely different, some super technical, some more end user oriented, big data, you name it. And everywhere I went along the way, I would say a good group of us were trying to figure out what's the next best way to make information sticky or to move people through a learning journey. And I had the pleasure of moving through the e-learning wave and, self-directed learning wave and all kinds of mediums. And we would try to do really creative things of blending them together and trying to make a learning experience that was somewhat different. And really, to be honest, while it worked and we did what we could do, there wasn't quite that thing that's like, oh, this is really fantastic. And then, of course, I became a parent and my kids, started learning everything on YouTube, and they're teenagers now on Instagram. And I was like, wow, the way that they're absorbing knowledge is just at lightning speed. And then I met you. I was like, I'm not going to take this call. This is some sort of cold call. And, I had no idea. I
Who
think I would
wants
have
to talk with Nellie?
I know, right? I think I would have deeply regretted not taking that call. But first of all, your approach was fantastic because it was not a cold call by any stretch of the imagination. And we had what I just decided was a very motivating thought leadership conversation about how learning is changing, how the world is changing. And when you shared your story, your vision, your platform, the way in which things were working, I think I'd said to you at the time, wow, if I could have ever designed a learning experience, this would have been it. And just the combination of this kind of casual conversation, talking to people who are in the field of what they're doing, just really, really excited me. And then I had an opportunity to join my current company where we are going through this really exciting transformation. And there was an opportunity to bring learning at scale to the company in a new and innovative way. So all worlds collided. But I absolutely want to have an opportunity to one day have my team or myself, you or wherever, stand somewhere and have this kind of a conversation and say, we did it. Like, we brought new innovation in learning, and we used modern learning experiences as well as a great platform, great content, which is really critical here. And we did it. So that's what drives me and motivates me.